This is Runestone Keeper for PC. This actually won App of the Year 2015, and after knowing that, I can understand how this game works a little bit. So let's go ahead and we'll start it. It's actually really fun. I've got about 8 hours into it, and I'm pretty much I'm going to be putting more hours into it. It's really a lot of fun. There are some flaws to it, but it is what it is, and that's I guess that's how we're going to do. So let's start it off. There's a couple options for like resolution and such. Now these 4 buildings here, you as you play the game, you unlock gold up here, and you use them to purchase these buildings. These buildings then allow you to purchase upgrades later on and throughout the game. This one here lets you use get new heroes. However, these heroes are so friggin' hard to get. Like reach floor level 10 on nightmare mode. I haven't gotten to floor level 10 on normal mode. Like I said, I've got 8 hours in this game. This is nuts. Reach floor 15. Again, not happening. Reach level 10 with endless runes. I'll show you that in a second. That's another really hard one. Reach floor 15 on chaos mode with the fresh blood. I can't get any of this crap, man. 5,000 gold, 10,000 gold. I guess I could have bought this guy for 1,000, but whatever. I see no point. It's so difficult to get those people. I've been playing the same character for 8 hours. Ugh. That's all I gotta say. Here's those rune stones. It's like a random. You can these stones down here are what you find in your dungeons, and you can use them to purchase these things that help you throughout each dungeon. I have not used this, and that might be probably why I'm having issues. But I don't know. I'm having a hard time getting gold, and I might have to try using these. I wanted to keep these runes for other things, because as you're playing the game, you'll run into, hey, you can give a gold rune to get a bonus, and that's what I've been doing, but it hasn't been working for me, so yeah. There's a shop. As you play the game, you will find these things, and monsters will drop them, and you'll find them on the board, but you can also purchase them just before you start a game. So if you wanted to have some of these items, and we'll see what they do just later too, you can start the game with them. And then this here is my favorite one. This is where I've been spending all of my gold. There's upgrades. And it's kind of bad, but it's kind of good. You'll upgrade each one of these here, and you start with these 3. And as you finish one, it'll unlock another one. As you finish a second one, it'll unlock another one. And you'll only get another upgrade to unlock as you completely finish an upgrade. Some of these upgrades have really made the game more fun to me, like being able to get a 1, 2, or 3 more life from a heart that you find on the ground, so you could heal more. More experience, you level up faster. Every time you level, you get a full heal and a full mana. Lower this price at the shops, not really a big deal. I just kind of wanted to see what happened. But these are really useful. This is where I've been spending all of my gold. I really don't spend any gold inside the dungeons, and I guess that's probably where I should be spending my gold. I don't know. I cannot get to level 10 on any of these maps. I'm having a really hard time. So let's go ahead. We'll start. We'll just show it. We'll start in normal mode. This here is all of the gods. As you play the game, you will find god like totems that you can pray to. Some of them are pretty crap, so I haven't really picked them. But as I find, you can start the game by using them, or you can just start by picking one, or find it throughout as you're playing. So you'll start this here is where you start, and then you can explore nearby. So if I tap this, I can now explore it, and I can reveal what's on that tile. I also get one rune, it's called. And these are kind of like a little bonus. You can spend them. The items that we saw previous and that we can find later in the game will use runes as the money or the currency to spend on them. You can see this here is a trap. I triggered that. I lost some health. And I can go here to see how much health was lost or if I dodged it. This here is my abilities. You start with 1. As this guy, as this hero here, you start with 1 ability, and as you play, you can unlock more and buy more. They use mana, which is above it in the blue, and every time I use this, it costs me 2 to use it. It costs 2 mana, but it temporarily reduces creatures' attack, which is pretty cool, which is pretty awesome. This is my life. These are the runes that I find. This is the damage you're doing, and then your shield, how much damage you can block without actually taking life damage. This is the level. As you play, you'll unlock a god, and the god will kind of be here. You can pray to him, and you lose some money, you lose some health and runes, but you can skip to the next floor. It's useful, but not so much. This here will make you change your weapons because this is your inventory. You can switch weapon sets. I haven't found a reason why. And as you play, you'll unlock or find new weapon, like gear to wear. Now, each time you find a weapon or gear, you just use it for that instance. Like this game, if I find a chest piece, I'll just wear it for this game until I die, which is cool. But it's really difficult to progress in the game because you'll get something awesome and then you'll lose it when you die. That's another problem with that is what I have a big problem is this gold. Every time you play the game, you start with this much. You start with the gold you had previous. So if I didn't buy any of those upgrades, I probably have like 10,000 gold. And I can, if I find a shop in the game, I can buy some stuff to use that gold on. But now I only have 35 gold to actually play the game. Do I spend this gold in the game to buy items and armor? I don't know. Or do I come back out and buy upgrades? I've been doing upgrades because it's, well, I guess it's the best thing to do. I really don't know. And that's what I'm having a problem with. And a lot of these things are, a lot of the manuals to this are showing you how to play the game, but it's all in Chinese or Korean. I don't know what language it is. I can't read it, so I have almost no help. There's a little bit of help on here. You'll find like story events, and they kind of tell you what that is, but it's kind of cheating because you just kind of want to play the story through. And every time you find a story event, it only lasts for this instance of the game. So again, you can find something really cool, and when you die, you lose it. So I don't even know. I haven't gotten that far, and I've been playing 8 hours, and I'm having a lot of fun. It's really cool. I like it, but I'm almost at a wall right now because it's how many times do I want to bash my head against the wall until I realize, you know what, this game is not for me. Yeah. So down here is the floor. You'll see I'm at floor 1. And now I found some things on this board. Let's see what they do. So this is an item. You could pick it up. You click it and it just goes like to your inventory here. You can only carry 3 items, like usable items. You right click, shows you what it does. Costs 14 soul, which is those runes. I guess I was misspoke. It's not runes. They're actually souls. So I have 34 souls. Every time I reveal a new tile, I'll get a soul. These are hearts. They will heal me, or if I'm already fully healed, let me check my hero. Yes, I'm full health. It will increase my max health to 36. Now the next one will be 41. Cool. This is another item here. You can pick it up or just leave it there. You can't sell these. You can sell like equipment, but you can't sell these items that you find. So this removes a trap on the board that I haven't seen yet, which is pretty gnarly. Now these are monsters, and then these are like crossbows, and we'll show you what a monster is. Here, this monster, if I right click on it, it will tell me exactly his damage, his health, his armor, all this kind of cool stuff. And then they each have abilities too. There's a lot of abilities in this game. Like I've said, 8 hours, and I'm still finding new monsters as I play through a little harder, harder difficulties, or even as I get further in on the levels, you get new monsters, which is neat because you kind of have to, like, I know what this guy does, so I know how to like kind of combat him, but you kind of have to remember what each one does because it could hurt you. This guy here just deals 1 lethal attack, dodges 1 lethal attack, so you'll have to kill him kind of twice. You just right click on each one and it tells you what he does. It's pretty cool. It's very easy. If I just left click on it, I did damage, I get whatever. This guy, he just dies, he gives me experience. So you can see I missed him, did armor, and then killed him. Drops a chest. Inside the chest is going to be something I'm going to use. Open it up. I'm going to right click, it changes it. Or you can left click and see what it does. Why would I not want to use that? Now, as you can see, this guy here is blocking these squares. He kind of locks them up. So in order for me to free those squares and actually explore them, he has to perish. So now I can see what's behind this mist here. This guy's awesome because if I fight him, it makes another monster take 2 times damage on its behalf. So I kind of fight him and it kills this guy, which is kind of neat. So we got a new chest piece. I'm going to equip that because it gives me more armor on the next level. And I'll show you that in a sec. All right, so this guy, cool. Here, let's use this crossbow. This ballista. Shoots towards 1 of 4 directions. Yeah, and it hits everyone in that row. So this guy has 5 health, 2 damage. He does to me. Well, I don't have to fight him. I can go ahead and shoot this ballista. Nice little trap on my side. He dropped a rune and picked it up. So I could fight this guy. A little reward for clearing the floor. Cool. Let's go to the next floor. I got some health. Goes to level 2 on the floor level. And that's pretty much it. My kind of thing is if I find a ballista, I will clear out the row as much as possible because I want to fire that ballista at somebody and mess them up. Also, I like to try to keep my health high when I pick these hearts up. So this ballista is garbage now because there's nobody here for it to fire on its access. So I could shoot this ballista at this little guy here who always strikes first, but he's only doing 3 damage to me. Or I can try to find some more guys. I'm gonna leave this guy alive. It's a little strategy because he does 2 times damage to someone else. I'm gonna find some more people. So now I can hit him and he'll hit someone else. Or I can use my ability here, which will reduce his attack damage down to 1 for 3 turns. So I hit him once, missed it, does damage to someone else. So I could keep hitting him to hit someone else, but he has a possibility of doing 6 damage to me. And these guys don't do much, so I can just kind of beat them up a little bit, take some damage. It's kind of, he's very cool later on in the game, this ghost here, because he helps you kill guys really quick. And it's worth exploring all of these places, all the mist, because you want to see what's behind them. You want to level up. You want to get this. So this makes you do more damage. This helps you increase your dexterity. If I wanted to do that, increases your hit and dodge. And it also allows you to use certain weapons that use dexterity. Intelligence, so I can do more magic. It uses magic weapons. And this is stamina, so I can get more life overall. And every time I pick up a heart, it gives me 1 more. So instead of giving me 5, it gives me 6. Go ahead, shoot this guy, finish this floor out. I always like to keep my life high, or I can do this to my... This gives you life now, this gives you mana now, this gives me to store. So I can go to the store and sell some stuff to get some gold that I'll bring with me to I don't know where. And then there's like things here. This is what I've been using my runes for. I've been using these to put in these shrines, different items. You kind of pick up which ones you like. And there's a lot of things in this game too. Like here's another one: sacrifice 60 souls to kill everyone on the board. It's very fun. I have not had any. I haven't had a bad time playing this game. I'm really enjoying it a lot. My only problem is I've been playing it for 8 hours, and I haven't I haven't beaten this yet. I just can't. I'm having such a hard time progressing in this game that I find myself just coming back and playing, up to 8 floors, 9 floors, and people get ridiculous. They get really, really strong, and I don't know what the strategy is. Do I keep coming back and just keep saving my gold up? Do I try to... I don't know. Like, I have no strategy on what I'm supposed to be doing, and I can't even look online to see what others have done because it's in another language, and I have a troubling time figuring out what do I do. But it's very fun. I have 8 hours into it, and yet I'm having a difficult time playing this stupid game, but I love it. It's still a lot of fun, and I recommend it to anyone. I have not even checked out an app. I know that it's an app, but I haven't really checked it out to see exactly how fun the app is, how much it is. I have no idea. I've got no idea, guys. But I really like this one. I really like this game. This game's sweet. Although it's very difficult, maybe, I'm having a terrible time playing this game. But a lot of fun. I picked it up in a Humma bundle. Was it worth it? Yeah, this is sweet. But it gets a little rough. I recommend it for anyone who's into these kind of games. Like it's very dungeon. It is a roguelike dungeon crawler with a little RPG in it because, like I said, you kind of level up your character, you do different things, and then you move on to the next level. So that's cool, but how much can you come back to and play? I'm on the verge of losing it. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm so lost. The game is just it's a lot of fun, but I just don't know where I'm supposed to be going next. It's just because I'm playing it over and over and over and over. So here, this is the god statue. Elemental damage increased by 3, but I take 3 more physical damage. It's crap. I won't do it, but I'll do it just because. Why not? It's horrible. Let me get out of here. Let's go. We're rolling. We're rolling right to the final floor. Let's drill through this floor. Screw this thing. We're gonna go far. We're at stage 7. Let's go. He's range. I'm melee. I have to get to him in order to do damage. Now this is a story event. These are awesome. So you get to like kind of do a little bit, and there's different outcomes to them, and sometimes they bother you later or can help you later depending on your choices, which is pretty cool. So yeah, he ignores your threat. Yes, I will die here, but you will too, since you made it this far. Yeah, like I get 63 gold. Kind of neat. Let's beat this guy up, or hope to beat this guy up. He's so dodgy. Now, I have tried to play a range class, and I had a little difficulty with it because you have to find range items in order to do it. So, do you level up your dexterity? And do you level your dexterity up and hope to find an item, or do you not? You know, like that's the thing. Do you keep buying items from the store before and try to play your game? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm having a really hard time, man. You can see this guy does 14 damage, 50 health over here. How do you do that? How do you beat that? Beats me. Beats me. You know, like this thing here. Switch their life and health. Why would I want this guy to have 9 health but hit me for 29 and kill me? Beats me. You know, I feel that the game... get me out of here. I feel that the game, it's very crippling. And knowing that it's an app, I'm wondering if that's why everything costs gold, because they want you to spend money. So here I die. You know, do they want you to spend money on how to progress in this game, like real money, or do they want you to... I don't know. Fun little game. Lots of hours involved in playing it if you can get into it or figure out a strategy. If you figure out a strategy how to beat this game, how to get further in this game, please post and let me know, because I'm completely lost. I don't know what to do. I've got no idea. But really enjoying it. Check it out if you're into it. And yeah, it's a pretty affordable game, and it's got a lot of gameplay to it. And there's different, like I said, there's different difficulties: normal, nightmare, and chaos. I actually do pretty well in chaos, but I don't know why. But yeah, anyway, Hit Points Gaming. This is the review for Runestone Keeper.